Today we will be making some stuffed flatbread, and for the first time on our channel we will be making bread without using oven. That does not mean that we have to put any extra effort. In fact, this is quite simple to make with easy kneading and very easy shaping, and it has just one rising or proofing time, so it's quite quick as well. We will also be using a whole wheat flour here without any butter, so it's quite a healthy bread as well. We will also be making a roasted capsicum dip to have the bread with. If you've seen our previous video, we have made a roasted capsicum paste there, but this one is totally different to that. Apart from roasting of the capsicum, all ingredients and everything is different, but it tastes just as good. The roasted capsicum dip has a wonderful sweet tart flavor, quite unlike anything else, and it is perfect to have with a soft warm flatbread with a cheesy tangy filling. We try to bring you simple baking recipes so you can also enjoy baking it just as I do. So please do subscribe to our channel for more such recipes. And if you like this recipe, please do give this video a like so it reaches more people. Now let's go and see how to bake a bread without an oven. To start with, to 1/4 cup of lukewarm water, we will add half a teaspoon of sugar. Give a quick mix just so the sugar dissolves a little bit, and then we will add half a teaspoon of instant yeast. Give it a quick mix and then cover this and set it aside for 5 to 8 minutes. Now after 5 minutes, you see that the water is foamy, which means our yeast is good to use. So to this, we will add 3/4 tablespoon of olive oil and another 1/4 cup of lukewarm water. In another bowl, I have taken 1 cup of bread flour or all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to sift in half a cup of whole wheat flour and half a teaspoon of salt and mix it. Sifting will make the flour lighter and gives a fluffier bread. Put this into a bigger bowl, and then to that we will add our yeast mixture. We'll stir this using a wooden spatula or any spatula that you want to use to form a coarse dough. Mix until all the dough leaves the sides of the bowl. Then we will turn this out onto a clean surface and knead for 7 to 8 minutes or until the dough is smooth and elastic. Do check out our other baking videos for an in-detail explanation of how to and how much to knead and what should be the temperature of water and how to add the yeast, everything explained in detail. I will leave the link to those recipes above and also in the description. Now we will place the dough in the same bowl, cover with a plastic wrap and set aside in a warm place for 1 hour or until doubled in size. Now while the dough is resting, let's get to making our roasted bell pepper dip. Place 2 medium red bell peppers or capsicum directly over the flame and cook, turning often for 5 minutes on medium-high flame and 10 minutes on low flame or until the skin is blackened all over. Alternatively, you can cook the peppers on the grill heated to high. Once this is done, transfer to a bowl, cover and stand until it is cool enough to handle. Once cooled down, using our hands, we'll remove the blackened skins and the seeds inside. You can use a little bit of water to loosen if necessary, but do not rinse them in water or we will lose all the flavor. Once you've removed all the blackened skin, chop the flesh into pieces, and now to a food processor or a blender, we will add this along with 1 bread. I'm using whole wheat bread, but you can use any bread that you have, even a rustic bread will do. Cut the sides and just add the center part. Adding half a cup of walnuts, 1 clove of garlic, half a tablespoon of tomato paste, half a teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon cumin powder, half a teaspoon of pomegranate seed powder, 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of dried red chili flakes, some salt to taste, and we will grind this to a coarse paste. You can use about 1 to 2 tablespoons of water while you blend this. Now for the filling for our flatbread, I'm grating some mozzarella cheese. You can use any other cheese that you like. If you like feta, that goes really well here as well. This is about 1 cup of cheese, but we'll be using just half a cup. To that half a cup of cheese, we will add half a cup of chopped olives and 1 teaspoon of dried red chili flakes and just give that a mix. Now our dough has rested well and you can see it has doubled in size. Now pack the dough and fold onto itself for a minute. Place this on a lightly flat surface and just bring it into a rough round shape so it is easy for us to divide this into 6 pieces. You don't need to be very specific with the size, it's absolutely fine for them to be uneven. We will be working with 1 piece of dough at a time, so cover the rest of the pieces with a cloth so they don't dry out. Now we will flatten out these pieces into a rough round shape and fill it up with cheese and olive mix. I'm putting about 2 to 3 tablespoons into each of it. You can go more or less, it's totally up to you. We will then use our fingers to bring the edges over the top to enclose the filling and form a ball. Place the seam down and just roll the ball just so there is no opening anywhere and the filling does not come out. Check out our Laddi Pav video where I have explained in detail with the video as to how you can roll using your fingers to roll the balls into a perfect round shape. This technique is very simple and it's super fast once you get a hang of it, and it always gives you a perfect round dough ball. We will do this for all 6 portions of the dough and cover them with a cloth so they don't dry out. Working with 1 dough at a time, place each ball on a lightly flat surface, seam side down, then gently roll out with a rolling pin to make a circle with 4.5 to 5 inch diameter. We're looking for a thickness of about 1/2 inch here. Now heat a heavy based frying pan over low heat and brush the base with a little bit of olive oil. Cook the flatbread 1 or 2 at a time. We will cook one side for 3 minutes on low heat and 3 minutes on medium heat, and then flip around and cook for another 3 minutes on low heat and 3 minutes on medium heat. Once you get this nice golden brownish color on both sides, the flatbreads are cooked through. While one is cooking, you can roll out the rest. So you see how we made a flatbread here without using an oven. Even though we have roasted and cooked the bread, it's still so soft and tastes so blooming good. Serve this warm flatbread with the roasted capsicum dip. The dip can be stored in an airtight container in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 days, and trust me, after keeping in the refrigerator, the flavors develop and they taste even better. The yeasted bread flavor along with the cheese and the tangy olive is just amazing, and it tastes perfectly well with the lightly sweetish capsicum dip. You can store the flatbread in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 2 days and in the refrigerator for up to 4 days. Whenever you want to eat it, just pop it in the microwave for just 30 seconds and it will be warm and soft. I hope you try this flatbread at home because it's one of the easiest bread recipes you can try at home. Try your own filling in there and let us know in the comments what you tried and how you liked it. Also, do follow us on Instagram and Facebook page. We have 2 to 3 easy, quick recipes every week there that you can use to make your everyday meal. Have a wonderful weekend and I will see you very soon. Bye.